In this video, I will be solving the start1 problem of the Array-1 section. Here comes the 5 seconds break for you to pause and attempt this problem on your own. Alright. So in the start1 method, we will be given two integer arrays, namely A and B, and we need to return how many of the arrays have 1 as their first element. And it has been told that both A and B can be of any length. So possibly even empty array as well. So let's use these examples to understand the problem better. In example 1, we can see in both the arrays, the first element is 1, hence the total number of arrays in which 1 is there is 2, hence 2 is being returned. In second example, only in second array the first element is 1, hence again 1 is being returned. If we see the third example, in first array the first element is 1, hence 1 is being returned, while the second array is empty itself, so that is not even included in the calculation. So how can we solve this problem? If we think, there are three possible cases or three possible answers that we can return based on any combination of the arrays passed, and that is 2, 1 and 0. 2 will be returned when we get two arrays in which the first element is equal to 1. 1 will be returned when we get either of the array in which the first element is 1, like in these two cases. And 0 will be returned either when we get both of the arrays as the empty array, or we can have both of the arrays having any length, but none of them contains 1 as the starting element. So these only are the possible combinations. How can we now solve it? So we can map each condition or each result and write the condition for the same. We need to keep in mind the about the length of the array as well, and then check the equality condition of the 1 or the first element. So first let us capture the length of the both of the arrays, a dot length and b len as b dot length, or we can define it in a separate line. Let's do that. Yes. Now we know when 2 will be returned if both of the arrays contain at least one element, which can be checked by this condition, and the first element in both of the arrays is equal to 1. B of 0 is also 1. In that case, we can safely return 2. In which scenario 1 would be returned? 1 would be returned if the length of any array is greater than 0 and the first element of that array is equal to 1, and we can check this condition for both of the arrays separately. This is possible or this is possible. B len is greater than 0 and b of 0 is greater than b of 0 is equal to 1. In this case, we will be returning 1. Now, if we reach till here and we are not returning anything, so only two conditions are left. Either we have got both of the arrays as the empty array, or we are having arrays which are not empty but the first element is not equal to 1. Hence, now we can finally return 0 here. Let's run the test cases and verify. Yes, all of them pass, and also try to submit it on the platform. We can do one more modification and extract out the this logic, the checking of the length in separate variables, something like the r or both of the arrays are not empty is equal to this, and boolean is a empty as, or is a not empty as a of length greater than 0, and similarly is b not empty as b length greater than 0. Now we can use, and here we can also rename both are both and a and b are not empty. Yes, now we can replace these variables or these booleans here. A is not empty and b is not empty. So using these variables gives us a better clarity or about what we are doing in the code. Let's again verify running the test cases. Still working fine. Now let me finally submit the code on the platform, then we shall push the code on GitHub. Yes. Start1 solution added. GLG, one commit to me, and gpush, and verify the code has been uploaded. Done.